Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm going to do a reading for Leo. Now this will be possibly for May/June, but we'll see how it goes depending if I get more time to do June readings. But it's sort of like, where do you need to go from here, or what do you need to know really? I'm just going to I picked one deck from the Oracle deck for you guys, and then I'll do some tarot. So hopefully it won't be too long. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and just know that time can be fluid. All right, so let's have a look. What does Leo need to know? Single. Oh. Okay then. So let's see. Is that you? I feel like you want this family and the security, but I feel like at the moment you are single. Okay. Can I have one more card, please? Thank you. Okay, this is going to be interesting. You have single, not in a relationship, family and security, and then you've got ex-lover, old spark. To me, that sounds like a whole heap of reconciliation, or somebody wanting to come back. This could be somebody you have kids with. Doesn't have to. But okay, let's see. Okay, let's get some cards for Leo. Okay, can I have one more, please? Two more. So maybe you're questioning about going back because, you know, you have a family with this person, you know, maybe you want them back. Whatever this is, it's like at the moment though, you know, you are single, and maybe you're questioning whether this can bring security to you. You know, you want that whole parents with their kids and, you know, the dogs, and you're all living happily ever after. That is what you want. For some of you, I don't know why I got this feeling, but for some of you, there may also be like that's what you want. There's somebody that you can have security with, but there's also somebody that's an ex-lover. This could be two separate people, but for majority, I feel like it's one. I feel like you want to have security and have, you know, be with this person that you have kids with, or you want to have kids with, you saw a future with. But at the moment, that's somebody that's an ex. All right, so let's start. So you have the Queen of Wands. So it's about being independent, and I feel like at the moment this could be you. Even though normally the King of Wands is the card for Leo, I feel like this is you. Because normally the Queen of Wands is an Aries. So you could take it as resonates. Maybe your person is an Aries, maybe you're a cross watcher, maybe you are the Aries. I don't know. But I feel like you need to never underestimate that whatever you dream about can come true. Maybe in the past there was something that separated you both, and maybe that was like career. Maybe there was like no balance with career and personal life. Can you tell me more about this Queen of Wands for Leo? Okay, so I'm getting there is going to be some sort of communication, and I feel like this can be successful, right? I feel like if this is what you dream about, you want, it can make you happy. So maybe this wasn't like a bad breakup or a bad ex. Maybe you guys just, as I said, broke up because of something that involved, maybe somebody was too career focused and felt like they were not spending time with the family enough, or something like that. Doesn't have to be. I feel like, you know, somebody could have felt like there was somebody could have just felt there was conflict. Maybe they felt defeated. Maybe there was a lot of like disagreements, you know. There was something, and then somebody saw this as like toxic. They were worried about not being for them, so they, you know, exited stage left. They were out. And that then leads you to this ending. Whatever this is, though, the communication, if that comes in, it could actually, something could happen quite quickly. But definitely, yeah, communication with a whole heap of truths. And yeah, I feel like it could be successful, but yeah, there was definitely some sort of ending that happened. Oh, too many. Take the first two. There were too many obstacles and challenges, like I said. Conflict, disagreements, not knowing where you stood because maybe they were too busy focused on work or whatever. So yeah, there were too many obstacles and challenges. Somebody decided to leave, and I mean, it didn't make either of you feel good. You want to be happy. I mean, this could have even ended because of some sort of addiction, because both cards are about addiction. So this could have even been some sort of ending because of an addiction. Or, I mean, maybe someone got tempted. And that could be in an addiction way. But this, I feel like part of the reason that this could have ended also was you had, like, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this could have been like feeling like there was some sort of financial loss, right? So, okay, say this person had a gambling addiction. They spent all your money. That caused problems. You know, we're working hard. You're trying to pay for your family or pay for your bills. And then you've got someone who's spending all your money, causes arguments, causes fights. You're out of there. You know, it means this person needs to go home, like, go out and work on themselves, get some like serious help, and make some changes, and you know, really need to work on that, because the way things were going, it wasn't going to be going anywhere, you know, positive. And the King of Swords in reverse, this is like somebody was also very controlling, maybe cruel. Maybe this person had an alcohol addiction, for example, or drug addiction, and they turn nasty. You know, it could have been whatever this addiction was. I just feel like this person, it changed who they were. They could have been very cruel. They could have been very manipulating, because that's what people with addiction are like. They lie, and they lie. And obviously they try and manipulate because they want their next fix. So that is that is what they're like. So yeah, I feel like you couldn't really communicate, and that could have been what happened. Yeah, in the end, it didn't make anyone really want to be there. And it also made you both very sad. Like, you know, because neither of you wanted this to end, but it had to. Because the way things were going, it had to. And you moved on. But it doesn't mean that the emotional pain got any better, but somebody may want to reconcile. Of course, it's going to make this person, the one that, you know, without the addiction, it's going to make them very, if there is an addiction, it could have made whatever they did, maybe the addiction was work, like I said. But whatever this addiction was, it's something has to change. Yeah, I just had the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So this is about changing, to be breaking the cycle, making some changes to have success. It's like destined. It's good fortune. You know, like something can change, but yeah, something can change. The way things were going, it wasn't happening. All right, so then you've got the Knight of Swords, and that's in reverse. Now, I just feel like anything with swords tells me that the communication wasn't happening. The communication wasn't good. This person could have been very impulsive as well, like very defensive. They were kind of like you couldn't talk to this person the way, okay, so say this person's drinking all the time, right? You can't have a serious conversation with somebody who's, yeah, you can't have a serious conversation with someone that's like that. You can't. It's never going to end well. Never. And unfortunately, it did cause, you know, a breakup, a unhappy home. It caused, if you were married, it was like a very unhappy marriage. There was no security, and yeah, let's just say broken relationship, right? So you both had to spend time alone. That had to happen. Somebody had to go and do some soul searching. They needed some guidance on how to overcome whatever they needed to overcome and do the work. But once again, they couldn't do it with you there because they weren't going to, because you were allowing them to keep drinking, or you were allowing them to keep taking drugs, or, you know, you were there looking after the kids and they could come home whenever they felt like. They were too busy working, and, you know, they thought that was more important than the family. And so while you were there and accepting of their behavior, nothing was going to change. If this person does the work on them, and as I said, if they like serious, go and get help. I mean, this is not going to happen overnight, right? This is if they have a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction or work, okay, they can make that change very quickly. They can say, okay, you know what? My family is way more important than me working every Saturday. I need to make some changes. But if it's something where they have some sort of addiction or something that they can't just get over on their own, they need help. Now, that's going to take a little while, but you need to let them do that, because while you're in the picture, why do they need to change? Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to work. Why they have their secrets and whatever, you need to have a new beginning and move on. And I don't mean, like, I mean, for some of you, you may want to move on to someone else because, as I said, maybe this is two people. You know, you want the security, but this ex-lover, you know, can they do the work? Are they doing the work? Have they done the work? And then when they've done the work, then come back and see me. In the meantime, I'm getting on with my life. Because I gave you an opportunity, you made no changes, it is what it is. Like, you need to come back and show me that you can be the person that I need you to be. And you're changing for you. You're not changing for me, you're changing for you. On the bottom, you have is that the Pentacles? No, Four of Swords. You got Four of Swords in reverse. And you've also, yeah, like, this exhausts you. You're in this contemplation of like, I don't know what to do. You don't trust this person. And as I said, to me, I feel like this person needs to prove that they want to change. They need to do the work without you being there and them going, oh, you made me, it's resentment, blah, blah, blah. You made me go and get counseling or go to AA or go to rehab or whatever. No. If you want me and the family, you will go and do the work. I'm not going to be there holding your hand. I'm not your mum. You need to prove to us, me and the kids or whatever, you need to prove to us that you want to change because you're putting in the work. And then 17, 17. Sevens are about challenges and obstacles and new beginnings with the one. So, yeah, I just feel like you've got to kind of step back and let this person, you know, let them do them. You get on with your life, looking after the kids, working, doing what you need to do. Because, yeah, you need to step away. It's not going to change while you're there. So, yeah. It's not going to change. For some of you, you know, you might think, oh, it's easier to stay in the comfort zone, or it's what you know, or oh my god, there's so many obstacles and oh, I can't do it. They might think, oh, I can't do it without you. And, you know, no. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be like, no. If you're serious about wanting me and the family, we want to feel secure. We want to know that there's, you know, that we're safe. We want to know that you're the best version of you, and our kids aren't seeing us argue and have issues. And, you know, so whoever this is for, you're gonna have to walk away and let them prove themselves. Anyway, that is what I have. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.